Welcome back to Renegade GCM. Today we have a gameplay with purple, yellow Robin versus black, yellow Kyros in the OP09 meta. Opponent chooses to go first. Let's get Dawn pass. We get Dawn play our Shirahoshi blocker. Take that life using the trigger to draw a card. They play St. Carlos, the Celestial Dragon. So the reason I recorded this video and uploaded it is I thought it was really cool to see the Celestial Dragons kind of doing some stuff. If they get more support, the deck actually might be viable. It was definitely fun to play against. So we're going to put 4 onto our Nico Robin, making it a 9k swing into Kyros, trashing Kikanojo. They take that hit. It's a banish St. Rosward. So yeah, basically if all your characters have Celestial Dragon type, then your opponent's characters get like a huge minus cost reduction, which is really kind of cool. But there's not enough Celestial Dragon support. And then Kyros is you can turn the top life card over face up and trash a 0 cost character. So kind of see what they were doing there with the Celestial Dragons, just giving huge minus effects, and then Kyros just taking care of characters and stuff. So we have 6 and a 5 here. We played Nico Robin, trashing off the top of their life. Played out a Sol for a blocker, discarding to ramp. So yeah, as you see, like they have huge minus effects, and then like they just easily pop the Nico Robin just by turning one of their life cards face up with leader. Like I said, this was just a really cool deck. It's not meant to show off Robin and what you can do. This was just a really fun match, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I always like finding these like off the wall rogue decks. So we play the Nico Robin, has a trigger. We can play yellow or less character. No, I'm not gonna do that. So here at this point, we just realized there's no reason playing cards. That really, like every time they play something, they do it. So we just go 5. No reason to trash. I think we're probably gonna play the ace, but they could give everything minus 10 with just what they have on the field. So we're still gonna do it. We're gonna go 10. They take that hit. Now see on their turn, ace has minus 10 cost. They flip over their top life, KOing the ace. Like we knew it was gonna happen, but it was just insane. So here I bid 500 million. KO to one of your opponents, cost 1 or lower characters, return to his owner's hand. A bunch of stuff that like nobody knows what it does. Celestial Dragon stuff. So 8 to 5. We're just gonna use our cards out of hand to counter out because anything we deploy. So here is like the one issue with the Celestial Dragons. They don't have enough They don't have enough support archetype. So them playing the Rebecca shut off their Celestial Dragons effects of because you have to have only Celestial Dragons to make that stuff happen. So by them having the blocker, it didn't do them any good. So we rest the blocker with Sanji. You're gonna go 8 to 5 here. Probably should have looked at that. I bid 500 billion or whatever. See what trigger it was. So they get it like minus 4,000 from something. If I go 7 to 5 here, capture when your opponent's cost 6 or lower characters, or return it to his center chain. Okay. So the trigger's no good for him, or cost is 7. But all your characters have the Celestial Dragon trait. So yeah, this is when I realized that they shut off their own effect by playing their blocker. I'm assuming that they assumed the blocker would be gone come their turn. But Kyros is no longer effective because he has no life. So here they play another blocker. But no, I said the deck spawned. It was definitely fun to play against with Celestial Dragons, like just being able to just take out everything. So 12 and a 7 here. We have a bunch of like we have 2 2Ks, 2 1Ks, 2 4 5 6. Really don't want to waste the entire hand for that, so we let it go. We're at 10 down again, so we're gonna deploy our Shirahoshi blocker. We're gonna because they have blockers now, so we can just kind of hold off. So we're gonna play the Nami using her effect and getting rid of one of her blockers, drawing a 9-drop Rush Loopy. So 8 to 5 here. We assume the blocker's gone. Yep. Now their leader effects are now their character effects are back on. Now I just really enjoyed this gameplay with the Celestial Dragons. They just do not have enough support to even come close. So this one they can KO one up to one opponent's cost one or lower characters, or return it to its owner's hand, or do a bunch of other things with it. But they gave so they returned the Shirahoshi to hand, or at the bottom of its owner's life. Like pretty much do whatever you want. Basically, that card's telling you do whatever you want. So we have the 2K. There's no reason using that effect. They play Rebecca. So here we're just gonna have to just attach the Dawn to the Robin. But we're gonna play Loopy, because why not? We have it, let's play it. Drawing a 10-drop base. We're gonna go 6. Because they had the Rebecca, so we couldn't have really went all out. So looks like they countered for the first hit, okay. So now we have Loopy. We're debating if we want to swing this turn. Because if they use their blocker, then their character effects go back online, and we don't really know what this deck is running. So here we had to make them use an Ice Age, and then they used, what was that? Destructive Sword of Thunder. Okay, so they have like event removal as well. So like that's kind of cool, but like if we would have swung there, they would have ate their blocker, and they wouldn't have had to use the Ice Age. So here we're just countering out. They're gonna play another blocker. So we have another ace at hand. We're gonna deploy that, gain a life. We're debating. Yeah, we're gonna attack because they have 2 blockers. So if we like just keep their like at least 1 blocker on field, then their celestial dragons don't get to do what celestial dragons like to do. So, but no, really cool deck. Really enjoyed playing against it. I may experiment with it just because it looks so fun. So he's going 15 into 10 here. We're gonna say no block. We have plenty of counter. We use 3 of our 2Ks to get out of that. So we draw another 2K. We're going to deploy that Olivia, giving our leader Robin +3, attaching 3 more. Going 11 into 5 here. Opponent scoops it up. So yeah, they had the Frankie. They had some more like blockers, Ice Ages, stuff like that. But now the deck is really cool. Definitely, I don't know. Like I know I was giving more of a gameplay of what the Kyros was doing, but yeah, the deck was really fun to play against. But Robin was still being able to maintain her pressure, playing out the big bodies. We did have to take a step back because when we realized what the opponent was doing, everything we played was getting KO'd. But make sure you guys like, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.